For 9 months, since October 2025, Litecoin hasn't produced a single higher swing month, and not one higher swing week either. Not one. That's not a slow market. That's a market that has been completely trapped. And today we're going to show you the exact mechanism that's been holding it prisoner. It's a concept we call dominant ranges. And once you understand it, you'll never look at Litecoin's chart, or any chart, the same way again. We're going to walk you through the 3 dominant ranges that have controlled Litecoin since late 2025, show you exactly how they've trapped price for nearly a year, and revealed the 2 Fibonacci levels, one resistance, one support, that will finally decide which direction breaks next. By the end of this video, you'll understand Litecoin's structure better than almost anyone watching this market. Let's get into it. To understand this story, we must first understand our term, dominant ranges. Dominant ranges are a term we coined to identify where a price range engulfs subsequent price action for a period of time. In other words, all price action is trapped within this range until it can break either the dominant range's high or low. It should be noted, even when it does break either the dominant range high or low, often the range acts as a magnet, drawing price back into its range. Dominant range is important to understand when you're drawing swing charts, as we will show you shortly. There have been 3 instances of dominant ranges since late 2025. That covers 10 months of price action. Let's go through them. The first and largest dominant range occurred in October 2025. The high occurred on 10 October 2025 at 128.13 and the low made on the same day at 54.07. And here's what we mean by dominant range. All of the price action in the months of November, December, and January were contained or engulfed inside October's range. October's range became the dominant range until 5th February 2026 broke the October low. But what happened in February? It produced its own dominant range between the high of 3rd February 61.21 and a low on 6th February at 45.26. If you notice, an attempt was made in May with 2 high bars on 10th May at 60.58 and 11th May at 60.62, but both bars were unable to break February's dominant range high at 61.21. Finally, the 6th February low was broken on 6th June at 40.63 and a new low on 25th June at 39.36. And what happened next? Yes, you guessed it now. We have June 2026 dominant range. July is contained within the range of June, so we are now looking to see which breaks. Will it break 1st June's high at 52.22 or 25th June's low at 39.36? It should be noted, if we break June's low, we have a fresh 2026 yearly low. Now, here is why dominant ranges become important when drawing swing charts. Here's how it looks on a weekly swing chart. To understand this weekly swing, the rule is any price within the dominant range is considered noise. The next weekly swing direction is only concerned with which breaks first. Will it be the dominant range's high or the dominant range's low? That will decide the direction of the next swing. Now we have a clearer picture. We had not one swing break higher from the October high to the June low. After 9 months, the last 2 weekly swings are showing a modest swing higher, but let's add our Fibonacci resistance zones. Our higher Fibonacci resistance zone is between 56.07 and 56.39, but what we see right now is that Litecoin's current price is slamming right into our current Fibonacci resistance zone between 48.22 and 48.61. The purple line is the 89 EMA, an indicator we use to indicate trend changes. As price is still under the 89 EMA and hitting the Fibonacci resistance zone, Litecoin remains vulnerable to the downside. We believe Litecoin still has further to fall, and that will be to our Fibonacci support zone between 35.48 and 36.64. Potentially, this could be the bottom for Litecoin. If it is, buyers would need to step in and change this downside dominant range story and start forming its own upside dominant ranges. Until that happens, Litecoin remains weak and is being prevented from going higher, as we have already explained. You now know more about Litecoin's market structure than over 95% of traders and investors out there. So what's your call? Does Litecoin break resistance or break support? Drop your Litecoin comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for daily crypto chart analysis, where we focus on Fibonacci, market structure, and price action instead of hype. And we also produce a daily crypto trading newsletter, which is just a 5-minute read. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in tomorrow's crypto analysis.